And we are back with Medieval 2 Total War as the Brits. I'm Pretentious Jack. Now, I haven't played for a little while, so I'm just going to have to get stuck back into what we were doing. But first thing I noticed, we are taking Magdeburg. We've besieged it. We've got 4 turns left there. If I remember rightly, we got a fleet with an army headed towards Helsinki. We're also blockading their port. What else are we doing? We've got armies down south, one taking Valencia. We will probably assault that at some point. And we've also got our king headed towards Lisbon. Fingers crossed they can get rid of Duarte de Castro fairly soon. Other than that, I don't think there's much else going on, other than the fact that Milan here looks like they're headed towards us, so we'll just recruit a few more soldiers. We are fairly solid on the funds, and hopefully we can take up to 4 territories this episode, so that would be excellent as we head towards the end of this campaign. Now, let's figure out what we need to do and get on with it. Well, there's actually not that much to be done, so we will end the turn and see what happens. Right, so first things first, we will assault Duarte de Castro and his army. Let's see what the damage is. It looks like they recruited a bunch of soldiers while they were, well, they had their turn. So let's have a look. So they got 4 bombards, couple ballistas, swordsmen, militia, 1 crossbow militia, some genets, and obviously the general's bodyguard. I'm not too worried about that at all. They're outmanned, outcommanded, and probably outgunned as well. So fingers crossed we can get through this with little to no casualties. That would be perfect, but let's get stuck in straight away and see how we go. Okay, so here we are. Here is the battle map, looking fairly good in our favor, actually. We've got some open ground. I wouldn't expect them to position themselves in any odd places. They could end up on the left side, perhaps, maybe, but I would expect them in here on this particular hill. But I think we'll set up just in here and see what happens from there. Alright, so this is what we will go with. We've got our archers with their stakes up the front, with our ribboats in front as well. We've got our mortars and our trebuchet at the back, along with our general's bodyguard and his feudal knights. We'll be looking to probably move them out, flank them around, as we normally do. And then we have our armoured swordsmen as our main vanguard in the middle. Hopefully we will draw them to us rather than us going to them, but I'm not too hopeful. Right, so there they are, which is a fairly odd position. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to go out and get them, which is okay. I'm not too bothered about that. So let's get on with it. Let's start moving us forward. Okay, so our artillery are in range, and we will fire upon them until basically they come at us or we run out of ammunition. It's fairly simple. Fingers crossed we can bring quite a few down. Let's see how this particular... almost a bit too long. That's okay. Fingers crossed we can get a bit lucky with our trebuchet, as the accuracy is not the greatest. But the mortars do work, I have to admit. They do some good work. Woo! Killed their king, I think? No, Duarte de Castro, that's right. Ooh, that's huge. Our trebuchet's doing work. So we've killed 16% at this point, and we've actually got some of them routing as it is. That's pretty funny. Alright, so it seems they're now coming at us, which is a bit odd. Wasn't expecting this too much, so we need to get stuck in as best we can. Try and bring our trebuchet back as quickly as possible, but everybody's in. Our ribboats are getting stuck in. Fingers crossed they will not hit our mortar squads, but that doesn't bode well for our trebuchets as they try and run away. But our archers will, fingers crossed, do work, as our general's bodyguard does work on this side, routing the genets. Also routing Jeanettes on the other side. We will just bring them all back. We don't need to go searching for kills at this moment. Right, so our archers, fingers crossed, will do a large portion of the work at the moment. As we just bring our armored swordsmen further forward. We don't want you coming forward, actually. We want you further forward. Okay, so there's Duarte. Here comes another volley of bombards. Oh, no! Okay, good. We're long. Oh, we just lost one of our... We can charge with our knights. Let's everybody charge in as best we can. They're all fleeing. This is going exceptionally well so far. Looks like our reboots are doing well. And we will just get them to charge into their general's bodyguard as well. Right, now we need to get after that ballistas as well. Alright, let's just make sure that we're going after the right people. Okay, so we have killed 52% already. Oh, another volley. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. Oh, no. That's not good at all. Right, we need to get stuck into their bombards as well. What is that? Oh, okay, good. They're still missing. Our general has been violated by stinky things. Oh well. Right, make sure their Jeanettes don't do too much work over there. We just need to make sure that we keep getting into the relevant non-fleeing units as best as we can. As they still continue to fire as we're over there. Right, let's just move all you lot over. We've got some more swordsman militia not fleeing. You guys get stuck into there, please. Alright, so one unit of bombard is fleeing. That's good. Just keep everybody moving. That should be a wrap in a minute. Come on now. That's excellent. Everybody's running over here. The Jeanettes are going to be annoying, I would imagine. All we need to do is get in range of them. Right, so that's all sorted. Alright, there's the victory. Excellent stuff. We will end the battle there. We killed 1,000 of them and only lost 101 men. That's probably a perfect world, in my opinion. Right, we will ransom them. They have rejected it. We will head straight into Lisbon and maintain the siege for now. So they've got 9 turns. I'm in no rush. I don't think they have any other territories. Where's Portugal? There's Portugal. Wow, they're white. Can't see. It doesn't look like it. They might have one more somewhere, maybe. Wouldn't be... I don't think they do, you know. So that hopefully it is their capital. We could just run in and grab it. Do we want to do that? Do we want to go and get Lisbon now? We could, I mean, we can do it. I know we can. It's just about how many men that we lose. That's the question. Questions, questions, questions. What do we do? We have the firepower. That I know. What do they have? Got nothing, really. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's go. We will assault. Don't think they will have too much. King Menendez. Interesting name. Right, so what they got? They got crossbow militia. They got swordsman militia. Just militia. So if we can get into their militia pretty much head on, we'll be fine. If they can get some shots off, we're in a bit of trouble. But I don't expect too much problem. And let's get stuck in straight away. Okay, so here we are. Here is their last stand. We will probably set up in behind our artillery. We will try and get rid of most of their towers, and then we will head in, I believe. Seems like the most prudent course of action. Okay, so fairly straightforward. We've got our stakes up just in case. I'm not expecting them to come at us at all. And we have our armored swordsmen and our knights in behind. We need to use our knights as much as possible for flanking and that kind of thing. And, ooh, they've actually set up on the wall. That is brave of them. Right, let's get stuck in straight away. We will use our riboots just to bring them forward, and they can take out the gate. So as our mortars and trebuchets are going to have a field day. That's a good first shot, good lord. We'll take that all day long. So we will use our riboots to bring down the gates, as I've already mentioned. Looks like they're gonna run straight away back to base, which is fine. I'm comfortable with that, as we might be able to kill a few, maybe, if we're lucky. Alright, so let's bring our riboots forward. We will use our trebuchet to bring down one of their towers, specifically this one. I don't understand why this is a bigger tower than all the rest of them. Okay, so our riboots are in range. There we go, getting some good hits in there. Alright, we should be through the gate momentarily as our riboots do work. It's always fun to see them do a volley. Yeah, I would be terrified. I would be terrified. That is terrifying. Oh no. Oh dear. Right, let's get them to take out the towers while we are here. Alright, we've taken out this tower on the right hand side as well. We're going to bring our mortars up as they come to defend their gate. We are going to destroy that wall. Might as well. So far so good. We killed a few, not heaps, but a few. Our riboots are doing work. I'm a big fan of them taking down the gates, actually. As they just don't seem to miss. They got really good aim. So... okay, this is odd. Their Jeannettes are coming at us. This is really, really odd. They shouldn't charge us. We've just killed both of their towers, actually. And they're just kind of standing there. And they're going to get a volley. Oh no, they are firing, well, looks of it, actually. Yeah, they are firing. But our archers are in range. They're going to get a volley of metal balls coming at their face. So they've charged. Nope, they've decided to flee. That's good. We will just pick it back up. That's terrifying. I would not want to do that at all. Right. They've pretty much... whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Don't go forward. Let's just... what do we do with these guys? We aim them at that tower. We're going to turn the trebuchet on. Are you in range? Yes, you are. You are in range. So we're going to fire just quietly, or very loudly, at the Jeannettes in behind the wall. Fingers crossed we can get in. No way. Did that get through? Honestly, can't tell. Right. That's a speculative effort, if I must say so myself. Right, so we're bringing our... one of our riboots has used all of his ammunition, so we'll bring them back. Hopefully they can bring this tower down. It looks like they will. That's another speculative effort by that trebuchet. Good lord. Shocking. Let's bring our mortars further forward. Fingers crossed we can get some hits on the swordsman militia in behind the wall. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we've taken down all of their towers. They have no towers that can really get at us as we go through the gate. Now, my biggest problem now is that when we get our armored swordsmen through the gate, because we haven't taken down any of their walls, which we could potentially, we might actually do that with our trebuchet. We'll bring down some of these walls in here so we can flank them, so we don't lose as many men. And also it doesn't give them a chance to bring in their their crossbows against our, which are really, really strong against our armored units. So fingers crossed we can manage that. It also gives us a chance to bring in our cavalry around the sides, and fingers crossed they can flank their crossbow units. That's the plan anyways. Alright, so that's one portion of the wall gone. And hopefully the trebuchet will have enough ammunition to bring down the third portion. Alright, there we are. Job done. Second portion of the wall down. That will help us tremendously, I think. Now, if we can get some cheeky kills as well. That's not cheeky kills. That's just them bringing down the wall. Okay, so there we are. Our artillery is all out of ammunition. Now, as we bring our armored swordsmen forward, it looks like they're pretty heavily defending this right-hand side, which will give us a chance to bring our, a few units of armored swordsmen around to flank on the left-hand side, along with our feudal knights, which may have to go this way around to flank their archers as they come in and fire at our infantry. Right, let's get on with this. Alright, so here we go. We've got 2 units of armored swordsmen going through each breach. And fingers crossed we can get through these militia. They're only militia. We should cut through them with ease, really. Alrighty, here we go. Let's hopefully we can cut through them. Get our cavalry through quickly. Come on, let me through the wall. There we go. Let's see what we got. Get it stuck into their crossbows on this right hand side. Alright, good. We're getting stuck in here. We're being fired at instantaneously from their genets. But we should have them fleeing sooner rather than later. And it seems my armored swordsmen didn't listen to me. They're just going through the two breaches. That's okay. I'm comfortable with that at the moment. As we begin to take down these crossbow militia, we will hopefully be able to turn them around and charge into their flank. They are bringing in their crossbow militia up, so we may have to not do that and try and flank them from another angle. Could be an option. It looks like we are pushing through them though fairly quickly. We're not losing too many at this stage, 2%, while they've lost nearly 14%. They are wavering. Come on, these guys need to flee quicker. Meanwhile, their swordsmen are not doing well, it must be said. Come on, get through these guys. Okay, there we go. Their crossbows have routed, which is excellent news. We'll just pick up the rest of them as they flee. There they go. Right, we need to bring our knights around sharpish. Hopefully they can find a good flanking position. Here looks good, actually. Let's just grab their bombard quickly. Where is he? There he is. Excellent. They are holding us for the moment, which is not ideal news. Let's just see if we can get further forward. Alright, here we go. We've got stuck into their bombard. That's good news. Got rid of them. Right, let's see if we can charge into this crossbow militia at the back. Do some damage in here. Here come the Jeannettes, actually. Maybe to protect their flank. Looks like that's what they are doing. They won't stand against us, that's for sure. As they've lost a lot of men already. Down to 11, 9, shaken, 6, 4, wavering. They should... Well, they're going to be utterly destroyed before they rout, by the looks of it. There's 1, and gone. Go away. Die. There we go. Right, let's get stuck into their crossbows in the rear. Come on, go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Don't take more fire. Get stuck in. There we go. Alright, so we are doing work in here. We're not really getting too much work done, to be honest. We're kind of getting held out here, which is not ideal. So we're kind of getting stopped. They're blocking off their flanking routes fairly well. But I think it's only a matter of time. They've lost 41%, we've lost 15. We still have all of our archers yet to come in. I don't want to use them, to be honest, as we'll lose just more of our own men. Because they got their crossbows at the back there as well. They are shaken. All we need is a few of them to rout. Alright, let's bring these guys forward. Let's go. There we go. First routing. That could create a cascading event. Right, there we go. Let's bring everybody across. We need to get stuck into their rear to come and support these guys. There we go. As they fight to the death. We're getting stuck into here as well. There we go. Routing units, that's what we like to see. That'll hurt them a lot. As it looks like they're trying to move out, which is odd. Losing a little bit too many for my liking. But yeah, here we go. All of their swordsman militia are routed. Let's just make sure that we get all of them as they flee. Wow, our king is surrounded at the moment. That's not good. We need to get him out of there. Right, let's bring one unit into the back. One more unit into the back. This is not ideal, but we are getting through them. It must be said, he's doing work. There we go, routing soldiers. That's what we want to see. The more he can kill, as looks like we've done our work in here. Right, let's get these 2 units further forward. There we go, more routed soldiers. Let's bring these guys forward. Getting plenty of prisoners at the moment. Looks like they're shaken. They could rout with everybody else routing in behind them. Alright, let's get our cavalry out of there. They're not doing anybody any good. Let's get them out. Get our armored swordsmen in. Run them away. And find a new spot to flank from. There's their king, actually, so I'm not too fussed about getting involved with him just yet. He's more than welcome to stay there. As we get stuck into their crossbow militia, we will just speed things up a tad. No need to... We might just see if we can charge into their flank from here with our cavalry. That's what we like to see. Everybody routing as their king is literally their last units. We've done the work. My king out of it. Don't need to get any more involved than he already is. Oh, fuck off. Didn't notice them damn Catalans at the back. Oh no. The king is dead. King Roger the Wrathful has died. That's not good news at all. Fucking piece of shit. Ah! It's so annoying. I knew I was using him too much as well. I knew in the back of my mind I was using him way too much. Alright, there we are. We have won after all that. We lost our king. We only lost 300 men though, so that's positive. But we have taken Lisbon, and that should be that. Yep, faction destroyed. Portugal is gone. Thank Christ for that. So now we have King William, who is in a fight of his own up here. So we could potentially lose two faction leaders in as many battles, which would be disastrous, to be perfectly frank. Oh dear. Alright, let's just repair Lisbon. Okay, so I think the last thing that we do in the episode is we're going to unite the Spanish Peninsula by taking Valencia. I should mention that Granada, we don't have Granada yet, but we can deal with the Moors later. They're not too much of a threat at the moment, but let's get stuck into Valencia. Let's assault it. Let's get these 4 units of dismantled feudal knights away from our lands. Okay, so here we are. There is Valencia. Looks like they're all in the middle, which is good. And we will use our reboots to do the damage early. We will try and see if we can use our other artillery as we get further into the city to kind of take the strain off the rest of our units, but you never know, that might not happen. Okay, there we are. We are through the main gates quickly. No dramas. They haven't moved out to come and get us yet, which is excellent news. Right, let's just move everybody in and see how we go. Okay, so we're in the city. They've moved all the way back to their inner gate. Not the smartest of tactics, but we'll take them as they come. As we look to take down their other gate, fingers crossed nobody will die. Okay, there we are. We are through the second gate, the final gate. Interestingly enough, though, our mortars are in range, so they've been firing quite successfully at the units. Right, let's bring them in. Here we go. We're in the gate. We're finally attacking them. Unfortunately, they managed to get their towers activated. So I'm endeavoring to bring them down as quickly as I possibly can. Our mortars will continue to fire at the rear of them. Fingers crossed they can bring a few extra kills here or there. Probably in a bad decision, I've decided to bring up my archers. Let's see if we can get them somewhere safe, away from those damn towers. Okay, there we go. That's a good sign. One of their towers is down. Let's see if we can bring down the other one. As our mortars continue to fire. Okay, so we have them routing slightly, which is excellent news. I think our English dismounted knights are doing the job wonderfully well. Let's see if we can bring down this wall as well. Our mortars, I think it's our mortar fire that's doing it. I think it's just getting stuck in the middle of them and they can't handle it. So we've got them all routed, which is good news. We continue to push forward. So yeah, we get close to bringing down their wall as well. Looks like they're back for more, that's okay. Okay, so we have killed their commander, which is excellent news. We continue to fire at their walls, I think. Do we? What's wrong with our robots? They don't seem to like firing at walls too much. But yeah, I think the difference between like a lot of these fights is gunpowder. They just seem to make enemies flee. They're terrified of just gunpowder. It's quite interesting, actually. Okay, there we go. That's part of that wall nearly down as they continue to flee. So we've managed to bring down some of their wall. I don't know how much use that will be. We might be able to get some interesting shots in. Okay, they've actually started fleeing fully. So if we can just continue to push forward. No. Just bring in our archers as well. Alright, so here we go. Our last charge, I would imagine. As we charge into them. This shouldn't last too long, I shouldn't have thought. Got our archers in as well, they should do some damage. We continue, they've got a handful of men left. There we go, one last guy. That should be it, that should be a wrap. That's Valencia is now ours. Sensational stuff. But yeah, I think gunpowder is the real difference. It makes them flee really, really easily, which is a huge bonus, especially in these kind of fights. So yeah, we'll sack the settlement. We will just quickly repair and then upgrade. And then we will begin to retrain this army, as I think we might be able to. Yeah, we can retrain everybody apart from all of our gunpowder units, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. So there we have it. We have united, finally, the Spanish Peninsula under one flag. The Spaniards are gone. The Portuguese are gone. Now we just got to deal with the Danish once and for all. And then we're pretty much home free after that. We can pretty much head towards anywhere. Whatever we set our sights on, we can pretty much go after it. The Germans, the Milanese, the Parisians. We could head after Paris if we so desired it, really. Let's just sort that out. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, throw it a like. And if you've enjoyed it more than that, I'd appreciate a subscribe as well. And until next time, have a good one.